Hello, Mario! In this video, Subdivision Design 49, I'm hoping to finalize the design surface, or at least start along that track. Anyway, we'll see how it goes for time. So, yeah, we've got everything as it was previously. So let's get that up there. So that's where we left it there. So let's just go to full screen, and we can see straight away here that I've pushed all those curb returns back in there, and just in these areas here it's just going to blend in with what we've got. So what I want to do now is actually create what I'm going to call the road surface, and I'm just going to create it from the information that we've got here, essentially the strings. I don't really want the sections, so I'm just going to turn all the section ones off. Select. So that's just, bear with me a little bit while I do that. And just double click on here just to get rid of those, so it gets a little bit of sustenance in here to get this job done. A little bar of chocolate for when I finish, bit of a reward. Some sections there, minus sections there, brought to me by my lovely wife. I have to say that because she's listening. Okay, there we go, and I think that's everything in there. So what I'm proposing to do is to triangulate that data in there, and just to see what it is. But I do, from my previous work, I might just turn on the Z values here just to preempt something that I discovered earlier, and that is down in here I have found, or I did find previously, that I've got a little bit of a value in there, as you can see, 31.158 and 31.994, which caused me a little bit of a problem. Not quite sure why that's happening there. It seems like a wee bit of a disconnect in there. So what I did previously, after I'd been through this and checked this all out, I'm just going to, very close together and quite a bit, I'm just going to delete that. So strings, delete, and I'll pick the delete, and it's just that one there. I don't think it's going to make too much different, but let's put that in there like that. I have a bit of a theory as to why that one is there. That all looks good through there. I did put a little extra line, a string line in through there, just to have a center line for the road, and I suspect that there may be a little bit of a problem with that. So okay, that's all done. So let's just turn off the Z values, because that's going to cause some problems, and let's zoom to extent here and finish with that there. So what we're going to do is to triangulate this. So tins, right, I've actually created the tin previously, so hang on, I'll just tins, edit tin, and the tin that I've called it is the road tin. Okay, the road tin. So that's what I have it there previously. As you can see, everything there is pretty much as you would. The data's all set up there. It should be the same as what we've got here. Shouldn't be a problem. And the nulling, I'll just turn that. Oops, that doesn't seem to. I'll just the nulling. Yep, I'll just escape there, and we'll just leave that out for now, and we'll just go re-triangulate. And so that should finish the re-triangulation, and that should turn on, as I said, Tin Road, which is there, which is all very nice and orange. Now, if we go here to View and send tins and rafters to the back. Now we've got a little bit of nulling here, and I'm going to be a bit judicious with this nulling because some of the strings end a little bit. So that I'm just going to have that there, and I'm going to go tins null, and I'm going to go by points. I've done a little bit of reading, and apparently it's a good idea to have that points one there, as it enables you to reset a triangle if you inadvertently click one. So we're going to be nulling this Tin Road here. Okay, so if you're creating it for the first time, of course you have to go through the create rather than the edit. So I'm just trying to save myself a little bit of time here, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just you would have created tins previously in the series, so that should be and tins null by strings, and we'll just put that down in there, and again it's Tin Road and null on acceptance of string, and we're going to right click there and on there. Okay, so I'm going to start in here and just come right in there and get rid of those ones there, and right in there, get rid of those there. Okay, so as long as we're zooming out, we're all good. I'm just going to take those ones out there, and that one there. Now, over here, I'm going to zoom in and just take that one out there. So I'm just going to leave that string in going across there like that. Right through here, this can all come out of there. And we can zoom into here, all right. Okay, as long as we use the zoom function, we don't have too much problems. But if we go outside of the zoom or use the move, that means we have to reset the the nulling of the strings. So that can come right down there like that. A little bit can come out of here, possibly through there. That looks okay. Up in here, we can maybe just take a few out of there. I mean, these are not really going to matter because it's going to create a new sort of surface on the peripheral. So let's we might have to sort of do a bit of a move at this point. I don't think I can get any better than that. I'm just coming in there like that. And in there. It's all good in there. It's all okay in there. Pretty good in there. I could take a little bit out of there. Yep. And we can see how it's all sort of blended into those other points in through there where I've taken it out, so that should be all good. And then around this curve return here and in here, so that's all looking pretty good. It's a little triangle there we could take out, so let's then Ooh. I think that's pretty good. Completed the nulling. So there, we'll just save the project there. Okay, that's taking a little bit of a time. Now we'll just turn on here, and we'll turn on the solid, tin solid, just to make sure that we've got no holes and things in there. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll just turn that off now. Tin solid off. And now we'll turn the tin contours, turn them on, and we can just have a look at our settings here. Contours, I think it's here somewhere. Clouds, rasters, points, tins, settings, utilities, settings. I'm sure there was somewhere in here where I could set the contours. Perhaps not. Models, settings, toggle, culling faces, lines, rotates, plotting scale. Oh, text, tins. Here it is, contours. Okay, and we've got the contour interval 0.2. If you want to sort of really check things out, you can go for broke. So I had a bit of a trouble in there previously, but that looks to be all right. Just having a look around these, around these curb returns. It doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. Everything looks pretty good. So yep, okay, so let's do that. Let's just go back here. Oh, let's just go to here and turn the contours off, and that brings the tin back on. And now what we do is go tin boundary, and this is the tin boundary that we're going to do is road. The model for the boundaries is, I think I've called it tin road boundary, or boundary tin road perhaps. Boundary existing, road, boundary tin road. There it is there. That's there, and we'll have it as cyan. It's a superstring, be draped, and we'll create. And let's just turn it on. Might help. Boundary tin road. Oops. That's a bit awkward. Finish. No, I'll just clean that out in model clean. And the model that will clean is that boundary tin road there. Clean, permanently clean, yeah. Okay. So what's going on here? Oh, not quite sure why it's. Oh, let's just go on here. I've got a bit of a problem here. Tin solid. I've got a whole area through there that's crashed. We could try this here on the reset mode. Reset. Pick. It doesn't seem to be. Oh yes, so we can put these back in, except, this is handy. So, I don't know about this. So this is, except, so this is putting the triangles back into the tin, which is good to know. I don't quite know how that happened. If we look at the video evidence, we might very well be able to work it out, but yep. Okay, that one there. Okay, something in here. Okay, and then here. There's a bit of a gap in there. Okay, and in okay, so that all looks pretty good there. So that's something new that I've learned, and certainly into how to put things back. I didn't know that you could do that. I looked up one of the little videos on the 12D site. It showed you how to do it. I was aware that you could do it, I just couldn't work out how to do it. So went back and looked at some of the videos on the 12D model site, and yeah, that's found out that I can do this. So just a matter of setting up your null by points mode, and that has that reset option in there, and it's all very good. Bit annoying that you have to do it one at a time, but well, that's life. Okay, yeah, getting there. Sorry, it's taking a little bit of time, but more than we had anticipated, but hey, that's how things roll. I didn't realize how much time these programs, these modeling programs, save us in terms of what's involved in doing a lot of these things by hand. In fact, there's not many of us left that have actually done some of this stuff by hand. So I don't. Oh, yep, we've got a bit of a hole there. That's a long, skinny triangle. Okay, so let's bring that into the middle. So now that's looking a bit better. Okay, I'll just drop that down there. Okay, tins, boundary, the tin we want is road, model for the boundaries is boundary tin road. Yep, create. And we won't finish just yet, we'll just put that in there, and I think that looks certainly a lot better than the other one. Alright, so yeah, so that's that there. Now the idea of the boundary tin road situation is, of course, and we'll just do this here, so we'll just go here to tins. I'll just turn solid off, and we'll just go to here, tins, edit, tin, and the one we're going to edit is tin road. Okay, and that's there. And what we're going to do is in the nulling, we're going to go to there, and select this boundary polygon. Oh, except I didn't. So that's a bit, got to be a bit careful that you actually select the right. That's it there. Make sure you select the right polygon. Yes, and that's for our nulling. And then the data's all good, and we just go re-triangulate, and it should all stay pretty much how it was. And if we did there, and we could just have a look here, tins solid, and yeah, that's all pretty good. Happy with that. Okay, and now that just leaves us one final thing to do, which is, and I will carry on, I realise that this is a longish video, but so we'll just finish tins contour smooth and label, and I've already set up a function previously for this, and this is my, I'm going to call this my design, no I'm not, I'm going to call this the tin to contour is the road contours, yeah, and the tin to contour is road, and I've already got this all set up, major contours and the range and the labels, hopefully line removal, and yes, and I'm just going to process that, finish, and turn off the tin solid, turn off that. I'm actually going to turn off the tin road. So there's our little boundary there, and then I'm going to turn on our road contours, which is labels there, select, and just have a bit of an examine of those, and around, particularly around the thing. So it looks, yeah, I'm not, that's pretty good. The contours are telling a reasonable sort of story. I think our thing's draining pretty much how we wanted it to the road. Doesn't seem, oh no, I think that's all right there. Yeah, that's our 31. So yeah, that's our design surface there. I think we can, at this stage, we could live with that, and we've got it all set up automatically how it's going to go. I might just have a little view, new plan, and just come into here and just have a look at the contours on their own, plus which would be these road contours here, road, that's there, select, and just see what's happening there. Possibly turn on the existing boundaries and possibly the boundaries. That's what's sort of happening there. That's all very well. So that's our road surface there, and then it just remains now to create a super tin. Tins create a super tin, and the super tin we're going to create is our design, which I have done previously, like so. Oh, it says it must not exist, so I'll just get out of here, tins, delete a tin, and the one that I'm going to delete is the design tin, because we're going to recreate that. Okay, delete it permanently, delete, yep, and then we're going to finish. So tins, create a super tin, and it's going to be a super tin that's going to be called design surface, design surface, enter, tin design surface, and the model for the tin, so we're going to go in here, tin, browse, oops, right click. So the main one is going to be our road tin, and then we're going to drop one down below that, and that's going to be our ground tin. Okay, so the road tin comes first, then the ground tin. Create, finish, and yes, and then if we go plus tin design surface, that's it all. Ooh, it doesn't seem to be going right. Okay, so let's go back, tins, edit, super tin. Perhaps I've got to put them around the other way. Design surface, so this one here, delete, and this one here should be road mode. Doesn't seem. I'll delete them both. Delete, and then this one here. We'll start with ground. Okay, and then we'll drop one down below. Okay. You must select this row. Okay, and then we'll make that one road. No, I don't know. Update. That's better. Okay, so that means, yep, and then that's our finish, and then if we turn off the those, select, okay, we should have our tin there like so. What else have we got on? I think I've got about tin design surface, select, and if we turn on tin solid, okay, all looks pretty good. Don't quite know what that little green area in there is, but anyway, so that's all looks pretty good. And then we'll go tins contour smooth and label. Do we have a road contours design? We do have one for design minor, tin to contour, should be design surface. Okay, yep, I think that's all pretty good, should be good. Yep, process, finish, and then we should turn on these design labels, select, and that should, let's turn off our tin solid here, tin solid, oops, and let's turn off our tin design surface, and that gives us some contours which just very quickly seem pretty reasonable. Might be a little, just a little bit of a problem there which we can tidy up, but generally all good. So yep, we'll just leave it at that. Unfortunately that's become quite a long video there, but yes, all good. So at this point we have our design surface all ready for you to go and do some design. But before we do that, we need to now get some information from this and to sort of get this all into CAD in the form of plans that we can put into our plan data set. And that's what we'll be doing from here on in. So cheers, see you.